Great. Hello everyone. I hope everything works as it should. Hopefully. Well. Hope everything works as it should. Hopefully. Yep, we're live. Great. So, Mark, you hearing me? Or how's it going? Great. Button works, everything works. Oh, my overlay doesn't work here. Forgot to add that one in. Let's open my overlay real quick. Perfect. The overlay is up and running. Can put that aside. Well, it crashed. Wow. Well, I don't know how to fix that. Is a little problem. Okay. Great. Everything is up and running. Okay. Let's begin. Right. Okay.
Runway, awareness, OK.
Meters.
Great. Can clear that one out. And then we start our alignment. So that will take 7 minutes. Can check if everything is up to date. 14 May until 10th of June. Database. Okay, that is okay. Yeah, that everything's lost. That's not a problem. Flight Bravo 4. Okay, that is also correct. We go to init page. So we have to create a flight plan. So let's get some extra fuel on board. That seems about right. Great. Flight plan is all done. Disable camera controls. Perfect.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Right. Okay.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okay. 2-4. But take off on 18 again, I think. It is Indy 5 Lima departure. And we go destination DVAT or an localizer 23. They are the task to Delta at the arrival. So to take that via zoom in on the map. Olivo. And again, we did that correctly. So, check whether this one seems good.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
At least it seems to be knowing how much. X-Power and buff 5 top. Yeah, I know, Volanta is still in up. Sorry. Yeah, and let's turn it on. The call sign here is wrong. I need to change that. Still. I did not put in a call sign in SimReef, so I forgot that. Flying us back, I think it was. Not sure. Papa Tango. Okay, but everything here is in Volanta is up and running, and I'll be changing the call sign here. Great. Everything is as it should be. Plane is loading its fuel. The IRS is aligning. Flight plan is already in the MCU. And thank you, Bus 5 Tab, for the Volanta link. Let me just pin that message and that is good as it is. So what did I want it to do? What did I want it to do? Still has the wrong assembly flight plan. Yeah. No, it has the correct flight plan. Yep, now it has the correct flight plan. What's up, Mark? So TVAT is, let me just, actually in Montenegro, is it? Yeah, it's in Montenegro. It's a nice, fun approach. Localizer approach onto runway 23. And yeah, it'll be fun, I think. Or I hope that it will be fun at least. And we have 23 minutes until our arrival, until our departure, and I wanted to set a QNH. 998. Oh, again, who had the question yesterday about the QNH standard setting here?
Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low.
Let's go through the Calvin. Yeah, you know what? Let's jump out. Yeah, this one looks really beautiful. No, not today. tomorrow, I think. Today there aren't any events. $8,000. Oh, that's something. Somewhere. I cannot find it, but it doesn't really matter. I just like the amazing details on this plane, to be honest. I really love them. They are really great. I don't know, there was a video once. I don't know if you someone saw it, but it's run really slow. If you actually look into the flaps, I think you can even see, yeah, the mechanism that is turning the flaps. So I think also the same for the slats, yeah. For example, if I would put down flaps 1, I think. Oh no, the hydraulic pump is off. Well, let's turn it on then, I think. Still doesn't want to. Yeah, maybe with the APU later, I think it should move the flaps. Okay, but people are boarding the plane already, I hope. No. Well, let's request boarding then.
Boarding requested.
Great! So how is everyone today? Yeah.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass being inserted.
Okay.
Put up to passengers boarding.
looking gear.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Great.
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen? Good afternoon. Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen? Hello? Hello?
Great.
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen? Willkommen an Bord.
Why is it so quiet in the chat?
Hello?
Okay. That seems to be working. Fueling is done, so meanwhile we can start the APU. So just do the fire check. Okay, that works too, I guess. So we can already start our APU. So the APU is coming alive. Great. That can take a while. Everyone to board. Hopefully that makes it a bit faster. What's up, bus 5 top? Red Bull. Candy, actually. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. Are you on PC or on your phone? Yeah, now it works. Yeah, now I can see the mechanism rolling down the flaps. Right. But the aircraft is loaded, so we can send that off. Right. Great. So we can start pushing back, I think. Prepare for push and departure. Continue push back.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes
Commencing
are
push.
released. I don't know why the reverse is out. That doesn't make any sense.
Clear to start engine.
Oh, no, it went in. Okay. What is overheating? IDG2 off.
Set parking brakes.
Okay.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Then let's go and check out at least the QRH. Abnormal 18.
Unlocking gear.
Oh, there it is. Already too far. (18.1) electric emergency configuration.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Well, let's see IDG2. Fuel flight controls. See if we can find it. You're not supposed to do this, but yeah, I don't care. Lightning emptied. Elec. IDG2. Let's maybe try to re-engage it. But this one's skyrocketing too. But I don't know why. Guess that doesn't make any sense. Why they are both skyrocketing. They are like really close to melting. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, but once I shut down the IDG, I cannot restart it. You see, it still rises. And even if I disconnect it, the temperature really like stays. Yeah, we don't have like choice. Now this one can't find anything. So let's maybe see here. There's like no reason for them to skyrocket the temperature like this. So if I turn on the generators now, they'll start climbing again. Are they? Yeah. Yeah, that is not good. Let's check in the failures here. No electrical power. IDG oil overheat. Let's maybe apply that. And then let's turn it back off. That ought to do it. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. At least the flight controls are working. Well, so ready for taxi, I suppose. I think they'll cool down now. No, they're like climbing. Like, why? IDG oil overheat, yeah. If I apply it, the temperature goes down. I think causing low pressure would help us in that case. Still, that doesn't change anything. Yeah. I mean, it isn't dramatic, but yeah, we can fly with it. That's not a problem. It's not really dramatic. So. Shouldn't do all too much damage. So once we reach an acceptable speed. Brakes seem to work. Yeah. I don't know what are the taxi speeds for the 737. Because yeah, that is about the same, 10 knots. Four turns, yeah. It's like 10 to 15 knots maximum, so. Yeah, it's about the same, but it's about the same for like nearly every aircraft zone. Except like something like an Antonov 225 or something. Those of course have different taxi speeds, but for most commercial airliners they carry the rough same taxi speeds. The biggest difference between the 320 and the 737 is, I think, the climbing performance. So is my program running already? I'm not sure. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, maybe tomorrow there are a few nice events. So I thought maybe we'll do a Watson flight tomorrow. But we still have to see how everything turns out.
Approaching 1-8.
1-8 identified. And taxi onto the runway. Yeah, I thought because I have school tomorrow, so
3,800 meters remaining.
I would say take off. So pack 1 and 2 are off. Should we do a you know what? Never mind. Flex plus 67 SRS, climb, nav, and auto thrust is blue. Takeoff thrust set. 100 knots, checked. And V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And gear rate and thrust, climb. Back 1 on. Back 2 on. Autopilot 1 on. Great! Today's stream will be a little bit shorter, so yeah. Flaps up. I probably think tomorrow, like yesterday's stream at 8 or at 7. So probably around something like that. Okay. My overlay is broken, I see right now. At least it's working. Sure, I'll explain it to you. So, no, there are no dumb questions, but so Airbus is actually a little bit behind on this one. So you'll have a white arrow like this at the top of the descent, you know, right? Just like that, the top part of the arrow goes down. So that is like a top of descent. And you just need to look. Like, I do it sometimes 10 nautical miles or 5 nautical miles in front of the TOD. You just select the altitude you want to drop down to, and then you just push in the knob and the plane starts initiating the descent, but you need to select the altitude manually. So for example, if you would reach the top of descent, you'd set the altitude right here to which you want to descend, and then just push in that knob, and it will initiate the descent. But if you want, we can once do one-on-one two trains. So if you want, you can just hit me up on Discord on a DM, and I can teach you how to fly the 320 perfectly fine. Yeah, 300. Oh wow! That's like Chernobyl temperatures. And it's still climbing. Wow. Yeah, that is the temperatures of the ITG don't look that good actually. Yeah, the 3,270, 3,280. Yeah, still climbing as we do. So no, I think it's the Phoenix. Might hit up the devs maybe to let them know that something like this can happen. Let me just do a screenshot. Let me just write the Phoenix devs a little message that their plane is broken. Yeah, and it's still climbing. Yeah. What are your bits when we land? What temperature will we have when we land? Seems normal from here. That's at least something good. That's a good guess. But I don't know how to pump that temperature. Yeah, but once it reaches 200 degrees Celsius, it should disconnect automatically because the fuse melts, but that doesn't seem to work. Okay, I've sent the Phoenix team a nice support ticket. So, yeah. What's the temperature now? Already 4,000 degrees. Wow. What happens if we disconnect generator 1? Will that give it less stress actually? No, it just keeps the temperature. Well, that doesn't change a lot. But I'm like genuinely like What the fuck? Why? What's happening? No, for me the screen is healthy. I mean, for me everything is good. At least from my side. Everything is good. Yeah, from my side everything is good. But first up, I don't want to test it out. To be honest, I'm not risking it. Yeah. I am just wondering. I am just wondering. What happens if I... Oh, wow. Okay, no, that is not... No, it still climbs, wow. Oh wow, that is not good. That was a pretty bad idea. That was a pretty bad idea, to be honest. At least we'll see it on Volanta. Like the sudden drop. At least it's not as bad as Ryan's drop that were once. About what? For me it doesn't. It's just a little drop. Yeah, here it's pretty huge. I don't know, let's have a look. What was it? Control, Shift. Oh, you wanted to do me dirty. No, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. I am not going to do that. Right. tomorrow will be a little bit longer stream. I mean, I told him about it, but I think he hasn't seen it yet. Oh yeah. It was pretty good. I mean, I've sent 2 voice messages to Ryan. Yeah. It was pretty fun. Well, I think my simulator doesn't want me flying today, so what the party, of course, I would do it again. No, Ryan did not come. Yeah, he really did miss out, but I don't know if Fran is really into getting drunk, so yeah, we had a lot to drink yesterday, so I think he will eventually. Ryan knows French. Ryan knows French. I know that, and I think also a little German. But I'm not really sure. We usually just speak English, so. still have quite a way. They do. The language I actually speak the most is actually French. So with my friends we talk Luxembourgish, but when you go out to the supermarket, or I don't know, you call someone, it's mostly French or Luxembourgish, and if you're calling it like the German border, it's mostly German. So it just depends where you are in the country, but yeah. We went to the same school. It's like we have some classes are in English, so yeah. So we just had to speak English in school, but that's enough. But thank you, Ryan. Just speaking about you. And thank you for tuning in. Could I speak Luxembourgish? For like a few minutes. Yeah, it's great. Getting cold quite a lot now, so it's a bit busy and everything, but yeah. And also starting now, I'm in the 2nd Fire Brigade to ride ambulance, and yeah. Because I'm also a trainee MT, so yeah. Getting quite a lot of work done, so yeah. Yeah, but it's like pretty much, well, time consuming, but yeah. And to answer your question, Mark, yeah. So actually, I think Ryan wouldn't mind. Give me a sec. I'll show you how we met. But I have to scroll like really far now. Oh, here. Here we go. Yeah, so that was Ryan. I'm also an LPM and I love airplanes. So Banner, and it's a GIF I made some years ago. I took that while plane spotting at Lux Airport. That's such a funny coincidence. And hi. And I was like, "Is that you?" Like, I couldn't believe it. And these photos I took from the same landing. Actually, GIF was taken by my dad. Took him through a course from that angle while I went closer to the bottom of the airplane. Took the photos below, and then he's erected, yeah. And yeah, I loved his videos, and yeah, that's how we met in the beginning. So that was how we met, and then yeah, that was the beginning, to be honest. So it was so random. Okay, so approaching some pretty turbulence that I see. Seems that we'll scoop right past them where they hit the hardest, but yeah, we'll probably just scoop right by, so it should be fine. Yeah, but it was really like a coincidence because we have like a Discord server for our school. For like gaming events and everything, so yeah, and that's how he saw my banner thing, and then that's how we, to be honest, met. So the things I can actually say about Ryan is he's really like a chill person. He isn't like he's like really like myself when I just get out of bed. So he's like really quiet, but yeah, and he's a really chill person. So no, he's older than me. Ryan is 19 or 20, I think now, and I'm 16, so. No, I have not yet met Misty. Misty the cat. That's why Ryan is called the Meow Meow guy, so I don't know, just found it a nice nickname for Ryan. Yeah. So it's not really a job, it's a volunteering position. So I'm a volunteer firefighter and EMT, because you can do both at 16. So yeah. Here in Luxembourg, you're pretty much like an adult from the age of 16. Just that you cannot get a driver's license and everything, but I mean, I have my bike license, but that's not like really a full-on license, so. Is our TOD. Thank you. Yeah, these streams are a little bit more quieter, so it's like bit easier to go into the chat and just talk to you guys. I think, yeah, it just reminds a little bit of like, motorbike license. Yeah, I have a bike. I can show it to you. Should I have a picture on my phone? Let me just send it over real quick. Through my Discord. Show some pictures of my bike. I'll just send it to some random bot. I'll show them to you in a sec, just give me a... Okay, let me just go into Discord, copy them over to my desktop, and then I'll show them to you. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I sent it to some random bot. So, yeah. That's me. That's the friend. Yeah, let me just maybe make it a little bit bigger. Oh wait, we should maybe slow down the time again. So we don't cruise over the TOD. And yeah. So yeah, that's my bike. Yeah, but it's not like really finished yet, so the Discord server is still work in progress. So yeah, that's me on my bike. Yeah, the Discord server is, yep, it's 125. Yep, that's exactly it. But I have already talked to my parents about a new bike, so we'll be buying it shortly. So yeah, it will not take all too long to get the new bike. And it will be this one, the BMW F900R. So yeah, that's my next bike, probably. Trust me, a 125 isn't really that nice. You'd think, but it's actually pretty hard. Here in Luxembourg. So we'll be descending in 10 minutes, I think. So when you are on 160 nauticals, it is 160, right? Yeah. So this line equals about 5 minutes. This line equals 10 minutes, and this line equals 15 minutes, and here 20 minutes. That's about. Yeah. So if you're turning 16, it's definitely worth it buying a 125. But it's really dangerous because I've had 2 crashes already, nearly 3. Yeah, but it's like you'd think you're too busy, but actually when you get your license, a lot more time frees up. You see, if I would like to go to school, it's like a 1-hour train, and with my bike it's 20 minutes, because you can just filter through traffic. And then yeah, so one was pretty rough. Crashed into a car while going 70 kilometers per hour, and the second one was I slipped and fell off my bike. Yeah, but that wasn't all too bad. It's just really, really expensive to fix the bike. I mean, alone, if you just factor in the cost of repairs for a Honda bike, they are pretty bad. To be honest, they are pretty bad. So just give me a sec, I'll go to the toilet. Oh, here it is. I can tell you how much it cost to fix the different parts before I go to toilet. Okay, so you can see actually on this picture that here it is a little bit broken. I got that fixed, but that piece right here, just that one with the CB, the black piece, that cost 189 euros, so like nearly 200 euros. The grip right here, that costs 17, and also the thing under it for the throttle, that costs 13. The different thing I didn't know. The footrest right here, that cost 86 euros. The support below here, that cost me 13 euros. I don't know the different thing. The mirror, that cost me 28. And then some little parts, like screws and everything, 7 euros. Yeah. So in total for that fix, after I fell from my bike, was 588 euros. Okay, but I'm gonna go to the toilet before we land, so be right back. Great. Maybe you should ask Leon. Maybe he could take you on the train. But guys, maybe if so for the throttle, I used the wind wing throttle control. So it's exactly this setup for the throttle. For the stick, I have also the wind wing side stick, this one, and for rudder pedals, I have the best ones money can buy actually. And my rudder pedals are actually these. So yeah, yeah, I'm actually watching F1 quite a lot actually. So yeah, my F1 setup is pretty crazy, to be honest. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, before I had Thrustmaster, the Thrustmaster side stick and the throttle. Actually, the side stick was Ryan's old side stick, but for him it broke like 13 times on his PC and it did not work. So he gave it to me. For me, it worked for a little time, then it also broke, and yeah, now I switched to the wind wing. Who am I cheering for? Of course, Mercedes and Kimi Antonelli. I am a huge Mercedes fan. So I think, yeah, when you see my different screen, I don't know. You should ask Ryan this when I'm seeing Misty. So now we reach our top of descent. So you see I select the altitude we'll be heading at, so for the moment 7,000. I just push in the knob, and you see the plane says descend, and it will manage the descent itself. FS Realistic is playing me again. Yeah. Typical FS Realistic. Big bird, yeah. Yeah, I can do maybe a selfie with Misty once I see her. Wow, this time it's really a nosedive again, but a pretty deep one. I use a 4070 with an i7 13700F. No, I have just the 4070. That's enough for me. But I'll be upgrading soon. Yeah, the nosedive is coming back alive. Temperatures have stabilized. 4,900. Oh no, they're still climbing. It's above that. Well, 8. No. 1300. .006. And 20 degrees. Celsius. 240 with 5 minutes. Yeah, so our runway is just about there, so we'll be coming in from from a different side. Yeah, but once you get it working, it works, and that's the part I really like about Microsoft Flight Sim. So once it works, it works. I mean, mine looks pretty okay. It doesn't have the best scenery settings, but it runs, and that is the most important part for me. So I'm still tweaking the settings. Yeah, me too. I also need a second SSD, but my motherboard is really Mark, maybe you should think about, or maybe you should look at your CPU temps or CPU usage while flying and try to tweak some things to maybe send it back. Or did you build it custom? Did you build it or did you buy it? Send it back to home and tell him PC doesn't need the. Tell him that you can do. Yeah, then go to the store and tell him, hey, the PC's fucked. Or maybe if you ordered it, then just open the support ticket, tell them, hey, my PC's fucked, it can't run that game, and they'll look into it. I think 2 hours streaming time. Wow, that went by quite fast. That is a tight turn. That is a pretty tight turn, to be honest. I can see if... Yeah, it is illuminated. Great! Where is my Red Bull? Where's my Red Bull go? Where did I put my Red Bull? What? Well, oh fuck, I spilled some Red Bull. Oh my. That'll do it. Yeah. If it's 6 months old, then or maybe try to turn off power saving mode and I don't know, maybe you could clean your PC, the fans and everything. Check your CPU temperature. Check the RAM slots. Run a stress test. That could tell you a lot about it. Lap 1. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I mean, me and Lux, we aim at a different community. I mean, my aim is just to entertain people, and Ryan's aim is more to like showcase aviation. So, yeah, it's a bit of different. It's aimed at two different communities. GSX shouldn't be the cause of it. If you uninstall, check it, but it shouldn't be the cause. No, that's not what I wanted to open. Yeah, I mean, I'm aiming maybe not daily streams, but I think weekly we can do one. I think that is possible. And I hope to see the channel grow. Would be nice. But it's really up to the people who watch it. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy the streams always, but sorry. Yeah, maybe we could do that too, but yeah, that is also a good idea. Weekly videos and then one stream per month. I think that is also a pretty good idea. What is the test about? Maybe I could help you. What is the test about? I don't know. Yeah, I chose this approach because it's pretty interesting. Oh, Spätantike. Ja gut, da kann ich dir helfen. Da habe ich, glaube ich, noch ein paar Dinge in meinem auf meinem iPad. Good, but let's log in for the landing and right. We have some turbulences, but ja, ich kann mal schauen. Vielleicht finde ich da noch was. Oh fuck, maybe I should put down my landing gear. Forgot that.
Minimum.
Flight directors off. I love this approach, but it's pretty... It is pretty hard, to be honest.
Approaching 2,500 meters.
300. 200.
Let's work with further a little bit to get us right on track.
100.
Oh fuck. My flight stick disconnected.
50.
Jeez.
40. 30.
Let's get us on track.
20. Retard. Drive.
Oh wow.
Pitch. Retard.
Yeah, that's go around. Yeah, that's...
we definitely touched down.
Yeah, that's a go around.
900 meters remaining. 600 remaining.
Yep, we're doing a go around. That was a pretty rough one. Flaps up. Gear up. Yeah. Let's try something different now than a standardized go around. Let's try coming in from this side.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain
I know
ahead.
that there's
Pull
rain.
up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Let's try something
Terrain
different.
ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Let's try for something different than just a normal go around. Yeah, that's annoying. Which is coming right in from the other side then. Well, it's a bit risky, but worth a try. Never did that one. A little special. Yeah, that was a pretty rough one. But like, my flight stick just disconnected just then. Yeah. I was like, woo-doo, and then I just see the wind-wing lights just flashing and I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, this one will be now pretty interesting coming back in. We don't have a really long localizer, so I hope this turns out well. Yeah, it's not how you should go around, but I don't care. I'm just going around that way. Yeah, I don't know. Just trying to land this thing. So now it will be a little bit of bank. As soon as we pass behind here, I think we should have a clear shot of getting quite close to the airport. But it's like, yeah, it's risky. It's going to be risky either way, but I don't care. Now we'll shout terrain, but yeah. I mean, it's the best procedure I could think of. So yeah, let's descend a little bit. Yeah, it's better than Paro, this approach. I mean, oh yeah, that will be a little bit tight, but we can manage that. Getting pretty close to the ground, but
100 above.
we can manage.
Think
Oh, yeah, that's a little tight. Yeah, we can manage. We can manage that.
Think
Let's just put on the speed brakes. We can manage. That's fine.
Think rate.
Everything will work out.
Think rate.
Speed.
Approaching 3,
Think
2,
Pull up.
2,500 meters.
Pull up. Pull up.
40. 50. 40.
Don't
Long
stop.
landing.
20.
Long
Retard.
landing. Long landing. Long landing.
900 meters.
That was
remaining.
tricky. Good landing overall.
Yeah.
100 remaining.
Well, it worked out, I guess. Yeah, I should have been, but works like this. I think we shouldn't do that one on that sim tomorrow, or even today. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, it works. So yeah, I think I need to go. Yeah, it's FS Realistic Pro, but guys, I need to go. I'm sorry, but for those who want to join in, I think at 20:30 we'll do another stream today, and this time with FatSim. So yeah, that will be a little bit better procedure than this one, hopefully. So yeah, see you guys later or tomorrow. Yeah, see you guys. Bye bye. Thanks.